Hello students, let us start from question number 26 of a miscellaneous exercise of sequence and series plus 1. The statement is 1 into 2 square plus 2 into 3 square up to so on n into n plus 1 whole square. In the numerator and denominator, clearly the nth term is given to you. It means now the question is simple. N into n plus 1 whole square, it's n square plus 1 plus 2n. Then apply n square into n plus 1, it's n cube plus n square. In the numerator, n cube plus n plus 2n square, and in the denominator, n cube plus n square. Now apply the formula of sigma n cube, sigma n, and sigma n square. The formula for sigma n square is n cube is n into n plus 1 over 2 whole square, then sigma n, it's n into n plus 1 over 2, then sigma n square. It's n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. You can cancel 2 and 6 when cancel with each other. The denominator is 3. Then what about the denominator? Sigma n cube, then sigma n square. Now some of the terms are common. I think n into n plus 1 is common. And inside you can write n into n plus 1 over 4, then 1 over 2. And here n, it's 2n plus 1 divided by 3. And in the denominator, when n into n plus 1 is common, it's n into n plus 1 over 4, and here 2n plus 1 over 6. Now you can take 12 LCM. In the first term, it's 3n into n plus 1, and second term is 6, and 4 into 2n plus 1. Similarly, in the denominator, 3n into n plus 1, then 2 into 2n plus 1. Now multiply the terms. It's 3n square plus 3n plus 6 plus 8n plus 4. And similarly in the denominator. In the numerator, 3n square plus 11n plus 10. 8 plus 3, 11. Then 3 plus 4, 7. Now factorize these equations. 3n square plus 6n plus 5n plus 10. Factorization is simple. 6 into 5, 30. Then 3 into 10, 30. And 6 into 1, 6 plus 1, 7. 3 into 2, 6. N plus 2 is common, and the 3n plus 5. Then here n plus 2 and 3n plus 1. Clearly the answer is 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 5 over divided by 3n plus 1. From this question onward, the questions are simple, but the statement is lengthy. Please read carefully the statement. A farmer buys a used tractor for 12,000 and already pays 6,000 and rest pay in installments 500 each with 12% in interest on the unpaid amount. How much will the tractor cost him? If the farmer already pays 6,000 and pay the rest of the amount, that is 6,000, with 500 each, it means 12 installments are there. Simply 6,000 divided by, because 6,000 is pending, and 6,000 when divided by 500, it's 12. Now what about first installment? Because 6,000 is pending, it means 500 plus 12 over 100 into 6,000. Similarly, in second, remaining is 5,500 because he pay only 500. The rest is interest. 12 over 100 into 5,500. Similarly, the last installment is, because 500 is pending here, it means 12 over 100 into 500. What about the first value? Sum is 500 into 12. Why 500 into 12? Because of these values, these first values. 500. 500 is 12 times. Then from these terms, you can take 12 over 100 common. And inside bracket, you can write 6,000 plus 5,500 and 5,000 up to so on 500. Now apply the formula of Sn of AP. The answer is 12 over 2. It's n by 2 divided by, multiplied by A plus L. A is 6,000 and last term is 500. It's 6,500. 12 over 2 is 6. 12 over 100 into 6 into 6,500. It's 4680 and total is 10680. What about the previous value? Already pay, the farmer already pay 6,000. It means the amount he has to pay 16680, 16,680. Question number 28 is also similar to that one. Here the scooter cost Shamshad Ali 22,000 and he pay 4,000 already in cash. It means balance is 18,000. Now installment, each installment is of 1,000. It means 18 installments are there. What about first installment? 1,000 plus 10 over 100 into 18,000. It's 2,800. And what about second? It's 2,700. What about the last installment? It will be 1,100. Now apply simply the formula. Simple formula, n by 2 into a plus l. First installment is 2,800. Last is 1,100. The answer is 9 into 3,900. It's 315100. What about the previous value already paid? Shamshad Ali already paid 4,000. Means the answer is 39100. Question number 29. A person writes a letter to 4 of his friends. He asked each of them to copy the letter and mail to 4 different. And further, for it means each time the letters are multiplied by 4. Assuming that the chain is not broken and that it costs 50 paise to mail one letter, and this one is the cost 50 paise to mail one letter. Find the amount spent on postage when 8th set of letter is mailed. It means the value is 4, 4 square, 4 cube up to so on 4 raised to power 8. Simply apply the formula of GP and solve it. You will get 87380. Then multiply this value by 0.5, you will get the answer because 50 paise is the cost of each letter. This one is the question of interest while depositing money in the bank. A man deposited rupees 10,000 in the bank at the rate of 5% simple interest and amount in 15th year then 20 years. This question is simple, PRT over 100, nothing else. 10,000 and rate of interest 5%. It means 500 is the interest. Because it is a simple interest, simply you can multiply 14 by 500 in the beginning of 15th year. At 7,000, it means 17,000 in the beginning of 15th year. 17,500 after 15 years. And what about at the end of 20 years? It's 10,000 plus 20 into 500. It's 20,000. A manufacturer reckons that the value of the machine which cost him rupees 156,625 will depreciate. Now machine will depreciate. The rate of the machine will depreciate each year by 20%. Basically you have to apply the formula of compound interest here, P into 1 plus R over 100 divided by T. But in place of R, you can write minus 20 because depreciation is there for 5 years. P is 15625, then 20% decrease, then 5 years. Here you have to apply negative sign. 1 minus 20 over 100, it's 1 minus 1 over 5, it's 4 over 5. Then multiply these values, it's 1024 divided by 3125. 3125 and multiplied by 5, it gives us 15625. 1024 when multiplied by 5, it gives us 5120. It's a simple question, but keep in mind the depreciation, the formula when depreciation is there. This question is too much important as far as time and work problems are concerned. 150 workers were engaged to finish a job. 150 workers are there. It took n days to complete a work, and one worker will take n into 150 days. Then one worker, 1 day's work, 1 divided by n into 150. If there are 150 workers, it means 150 divided by n into 150. Now, for the second day, as per in the statement, if there is decrease in 4 workers, then it is 150 minus 4. You can write 150 minus 4 here. Then again decrease in 4 workers, you can write 150 minus 8 here. And similarly, for n plus 8th day, because 8 days more in the statement. It's 150 minus 4 into n plus 7 divided by n into 150. Now you can take common 1 over 150n, and inside 150 into n plus 8, because 150 is n plus 8 number of times. And you can take 4 common from the second sequence, and 1, 2, 3 up to so on n plus 7. You can apply the formula of sigma n here. The formula for sigma n is n into n plus 1 over 2. And here the value of n is n plus 7. You can write n plus 7 into n plus 8. 2 to the 4, and 150n plus 1200. Now open the bracket here. 150n plus 1200 minus 2 n square plus 15n plus 56. Then 150n is multiplied by 1, that is 150n. Why it is equal to 1? Because 1 work is there. This total value is equal to 1 because work is 1. Minus 2n square minus 30n, then plus 1088 is equal to 0. Then divided by minus 2, then factorize, you will get two answers. It's minus 32 and 17. When you insert the value as 17, because 17 is the possible answer, it means n plus 8 is equal to 25. It's the end of the chapter sequence and series. Please go through the questions seriously. Questions from this exercise were too much important as far as your final examination is concerned. Thank you.